2,000 elo. Ashcoop sitting at a 1780.
Seconds out.
Ash, though, regular competitor in the strongest under the headset rankings. So, not a slouch himself. And Ash rocking those white trunks. Pogan, on the other hand, rocking the black.
Nice. That's the first time I'm seeing Pogan, right? Yeah, we haven't seen Pogan before, have we? Just wanted to make sure. Not under a different name or anything like that.
Not that I know.
Okay.
No, so, I think I've seen in the chat also. It's really scary.
Nice.
Sorry, can you repeat the fighters for me?
So Ashcoop is in the white trunks. Pogan Laul is in the black trunks. Ashcoop is also the black guy, and Pogan Laul is the white guy. It's a chess match. Hopefully this plays out like a chess match and not checkers. Right? It's another Tesco versus a black.
Yeah. They're like actually reverse colors. Their trunks are reversed. The colors are reversed. Is awesome.
Yeah. They're even the man buns reverse. One's down, one's up.
Yeah,
it's just like it's complete opposites here. Out of the red corner and blue corner. It don't get more divisive than this, folks.
That's what I'm saying.
But as we lock in and watch the hands, though, Pogan Laul, keeping with a very standard way of playing, nothing too extra, nothing too out there. But the defense, though, a little slow as Ashcoop comes crashing in with a big left.
As we know, Ashcoop, very good fighter. Is good.
Very, very good.
One of the technical, very good fighters as well.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them seem to be quite technical, to be honest. So it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, so far they're responding back and forth, right? One of them throws punches, immediately the other one falls up, immediately the other one falls up.
Oh,
so
I see.
Looking really good.
Similar technique now. Pogan Laul pulling out the shimmy shake right. Very famous weapon of his friend Pake Jaw. But I'm
the rattlesnake.
Mm-hmm. The rattle. I love that name. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it. That's the move. It's the rattlesnake. Thank you, my friend.
People do that. It's so weird.
It is very weird. But what's interesting, in a few frames that I've noticed it here, is that there seems to be a little bit of latency issue. And you can see it on Pogan Laul as he kind of stutters into his guard. And I wonder if that's going to be a key factor that's going to either help him or mess him up in this fight.
Right, yeah. And so far, it seems like it's not helping anybody, right? Because you need to throw random punches in order to connect, especially with high ping. A lot of these high ping matches.
Okay.
I throw punches, I don't even know that they connected this sometimes, honestly. I feel like I lost in high ping matches than I won.
Oh, it definitely is a thing. And especially since V4, if you're in a high ping situation, just always fight going backwards, no matter what. Because even if they punch at where you visually are to them, you're a few frames ahead in the future. And so they're just going to miss.
Yeah, for real.
Stop. Take a step back.
And so far, though,
try chasing somebody like a high ping.
Yeah, never do that.
Oh, you're good fish, right?
Yeah,
never do that. I mean, round one though coming to a close, and I'm actually pretty impressed by Pogan Laul. He's coming out really sound. He's not overreaching, overextending. He's fighting through the lag with some responsibility here, and you know what? A good first round, a good first discovery round, as we like to say. And my favorite thing about this 3-round format is hypothetically, you should be using this first round to measure your opponent and really kind of test the waters and how they react, so that you can exploit in the second and third round. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they adjust in those later rounds. I think a little too early to tell for anybody's favorite.
So it's going to be interesting to see how these next 2 rounds play out. To be honest, who's going to be able to get the upper hand on each other?
I think all things considered, from what I've seen so far, Ashcoop is going to be the one to make the proper adjustments.
Let's go.
I think he just seems just a tad bit faster on the draw in most of the exchanges. And with that breeds a sense of confidence that I think is going to help him stay a bit more loose. And he's going to need that looseness. See, right now, even though those probably missed, it looks like he's got a good beat on the timing and range for Pogan Laul. So it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
We are hearing some shots land, though.
One swap around for me. think mixture, but on both ends. You know, they're not sticking to one part. They think to
Yeah, sure. Yeah, really switching it up.
I do like how the what do you got? We got the Pogan brothers, the Laul brothers. Whoa, rare. Was that the uppercut that knocked him down, or was that the cross beforehand?
I think that was an overhand. Yeah, like a look. That was a beautiful shot though from Ash. Sweet counter landed.
Also, I seen at the start of the first round as well. About a minute in, you know, Ash landed a very nice overhand right, so it looks like that's going to be a go-to punch for him.
I mean, the overhand in this version is sublime. Whether you're going for a traditional rear overhand or the cheeky lead hand overhand, it's very good. Very good.
Look at that back.
Yeah, there's a very powerful punch if it connects. There's a lot of oomph going into it. With an overhand, you need to go down low while you're throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're transferring all that power into your hand, and it connects. It's a heavy shot.
And I find that
But if it just hits the guard, it still hits.
Yeah, I found that with the angle and the fact that you tend to keep your wrist more aligned to your elbow with the overhand, it tends to just register very nicely with the games. Like the game's like, ooh, yeah, that's what I need. Chef's kiss. Do more of that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Ashcoop.
Beautiful cross.
Second. 8.
I think to be the strat for this new V5, it really is the power punch straight.
Have a knuckle sandwich. Oh my god.
Honestly, it is. Fuck the pun in, bro. Knuckle. Because we make a.
He said knuckles through the glove. I imagine that in my mind too.
For real.
It's such a powerful shot, especially if they worth entry.
Yeah.
A training dummy. I've
training dummy walks into it.
Yeah. Well, on the field, then, you know, just trying to match the dummies that pound the straight right. There's so much axe.
Yeah.
Because Ashkin got
last start. He's looking for it, and he looks like he's
damn, and then he finds it.
Last second.
Jesus.
And that was a great way to use the system, right? He hit those stuns, and then that let him just rip the rest of his hands without any worry about the anti-spam. Beautiful KO for Ashcoop.
Very nice finish.
If I was in NA, that Ash would definitely be someone I'd like to fight.
The blue corner.
Ash doing an amazing job, and he has a good range. Sometimes he fights very beautifully technical. Sometimes he just slugs it out. But great match, TKO, and that round went 10-8 in his first one, 10-6 in the second one with that KO. No knockdowns in the first, all 3 coming in that second round. But damage more than doubling Pogan with 2492 to 1070.
Big match, big damage.
Is that how it works in this game then? If you get double the damage in the round, it deducts a point, another point anyway.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if you, for like every time you multiply the damage, it's like an extra point or something like that.
Yeah.
I never noticed that. That's actually pretty good.
Usually they're kind of mimicking the whole, like, you know, who is the dominant fighter, and the only metric they can judge is by pure numbers, right? Put up big numbers, you're going to get them points. They put up big numbers and knock them down, you're going to get even more points. It's crazy. I do remember early on in the YouTube channel, some referee guy came in and was like, "This is so unrealistic. Why did you score this match this certain type of way?" I said, first of all, I didn't score anything. Second of all, the guy clearly lost on damage, so that's definitely a point deducted. He clearly lost the round and he got knocked down. Would I be mad if that was a 10-7 round? No. Could it have been 10-8? Sure. But, I mean, clearly now you win that round, it's 10-9, dog. You win that round astoundingly. That's a 8. That's a 10-8. You know what I'm saying? That plus a knockdown at the end, I wouldn't be mad at the judge for scoring that as a 7. I don't know, chat. Y'all let me know.
So I need to because one of my friends, they're fighting right now. I want to be in their corner right now, so I'll be back afterwards.
Go ahead. For sure. We'll be here.
I got you.
All right,
All right,
Contour.
see you, man.
Be back. All right, let's lock in with the homies here. Ashcoop.
Yo.
Top 16, baby.
Yeah, man, you know, that's how we do it here. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt bad because whatchamacallit. All right, so I started off the match and then I was looking at the ping not gonna hold you. This guy had really bad ping.
I was seeing it.
And
I was seeing
I
it.
remember the last couple of matches we had, it wasn't really that bad. So it was kind of weird, right? You know, I expected myself to lose this one because I'm not gonna lie, V5 hasn't been the kindest thing towards me, I will say.
Yeah.
And I lost to Pogan Laul's brother earlier, Big Jaw, not too long ago, 47-41. He's pretty tough. He's a tough cookie, right? But it was my first match in like a couple of weeks ever since I injured my wrist. So, you know, you guys, I told you guys.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
But enough yak. More about the fight. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good
too. I mean,
I expected to do a little bit better, but you know, I don't know, man. I've been slacking recently. I gotta get back on the game, you know.
lag
whatever.
is the ultimate op, bro. You know what I mean? Like, latency is. I could see it in the first rounds. There was some small spikes popping in, and then there were just certain times where you guys were both completely desynced, and that it does put a damper on the match, but it makes it hard to land the shots that you know you're gonna land because everything is very you know, tentative on like what's happening in the moment. And if the lag obfuscates that, well, hey, you're not going to be able to do the best that you can do. But despite that, you went through with the lag and got the TKO through the lag. So, you know, just imagine how much more impressive that fight would have been without it, even on both sides. But yeah, as I say, bro, you know what I mean? Keep your head up, keep grinding, get back in the game, experiment with V5 because you will be surprised at what you can figure out and how much more comfort you can gain. It's always rough at the beginning of the patches, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for coming through, bro. And as always, man, I'm gonna see you guys next week.
Ash.
Ash, go ahead.
Oh, yo, Ash.
Yeah.
Real question is, are you gonna take on Pogan Laul's brother, Peak Joel?
Man, you know what? Fuck this. I'll call him out. Big Jaw, you beat me when I came back after 2 fucking weeks with a severely injured wrist. All right. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You fucking suck. If I fought you at 100%, you'd probably be on the floor right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, that's a big call out.
That just reminded me of the KSI fight where it was at Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Eddie the Paul. I don't give a fuck. I take both up.
Yeah,
That's great. That's a great accent.
anyways,
That was a great accent right there.
I think that's it for me. You know, I don't know if this is being streamed or not. Is this being streamed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's being streamed.
Okay. Whatchamacallit? You know, happy Pride Month to everybody, and shout out to all you gay people because I'm gay too. All right, there we go. That's all I want to say.
Hey.
I forgot to do that like a couple weeks back. So
I'm about to say you got to rep. You saw me in Black History Month. I was out here. I had the Pan African flag in the back. I was like black at it once again.
That's tough, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you got something to rep, bro, like you know, rep it. I'm not a hater by any means. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to everybody from the LGBTQ plus IA plus community. I got the whole thing right. My homie will be proud. It's show month, celebrate it. With that being said, though, let's go on to Pogan Laul. I'm gonna keep messing the alliteration up. Pogan, where you at, brother?
Yo.
First time on the channel. How are you feeling, my friend?
I'm a little bit upset about that loss. I'm not really mad about it because, as you all know, the ping was kind of cooking me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we can see it.
I was landing crosses and left hooks, and Paige said, "Yeah, I was completely missing." So I was like, "Oh, that's just unfortunate."
As we say, the lag is the true op in this game. So your boy, Peg Jaw, right? Y'all share the same headset.
Yeah.
You got the whole thing going.
Yeah.
Did he get you into this game, or did you get him into this game?
He got me into the game because, like, he was. I'm sure y'all know he was more known than me throughout the beginning, and then he got me to start playing it. And then I started playing a little bit, getting known. Kind of fed off him.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Look, hey,
He was known, so that kind of helped me out.
I got a question for you then. So since you are truly the younger brother here, in the game in this sense, how do you feel about the game so far with your experience?
Personally, I'm not a fan of V5. I feel like with that damage, which I know ping was a true factor in that,
Yep.
but I haven't been doing the damage I've been doing in V3 and V4. I'm not a fan of it. don't
Anything
know.
in particular that you don't like, or is just not feeling right in general?
it just don't feel right. I don't have the power that I had in those two.
I feel you. Yeah,
I
nah.
always had the power, and it's just now I'm cooked. I don't have it no more.
Look, we'll lock in with us, man. Joining the server. We got a lot of tech heads in here still trying to figure it out, chip away at some kind of secrets. Who knows what you may pick up that may help your game, but definitely want to see you back here again, make a name for yourself, because your boy, Pogan Laul, I'm going to let you know, he has the second, the single high, well, second maybe at this point, is between him and Cam, highest grossing video on the channel. And then he also he's known in a lot of servers. So, big shoes to fill, but I think you can definitely make a name for yourself if you keep at it, bro.
Oh, yeah, I definitely try. And also, I got y'all a present, Ashcoop. I got you a present, Ashcoop.
Oh,
I got you a present. I was Logan.
Oh, there's a
Ashcoop.
there's a present. We got gifts.
Oh, whoa. What's good? It's for me. Oh my God. Oh, hey. No, you see what I said? No, you see, I said that as a joke, right? No, it's fine. No, we don't have to fight. No, I was just kidding. What are you talking about? You called you out. No, I think it was Tesco.